Irish immigration actually begins right after 1815. Irish immigrants are already recognizably appearing in places like New York and Boston and Philadelphia. It's in the 1840s that the famine strikes Ireland in 1845, and so over the next 5 years, over 1 million Irish people will die of the famine and diseases related to the famine, and more than 1 million will emigrate. When they arrived before the Civil War, there was nothing there to greet them. There were no social service agencies. There were a few fledgling immigrant aid societies and a few charitable organizations, but basically nothing to help them. And these are pretty poor, unskilled, and during the famine, they're essentially refugees. And the one institution they do have to rely upon is the Catholic Church, which has been in America since the colonial days, but as a kind of a fringe, discriminated against, quiet religion of a few thousand people. And it's going to emerge as the largest denomination in America by the mid-19th century. And it will not only just be a source of spiritual nourishment and encouragement and foundation for these immigrants, almost more importantly, it's going to become their great institution for dealing with poverty and dealing with illiteracy. Every church will attempt anyway to build a parochial school where the children will get educated because they're trying to preserve their culture and their values and their language in a foreign land. And as more immigrants come, the church then has a stronger base, financial base to draw upon. The building alone that is done in the 19th century is astonishing when you think about the individual resources of these immigrants is quite limited. They're very, very poor, but collectively they're able to pool together money and to build an astonishing infrastructure. Orphanages, hospitals, schools, you name it. It's a long-standing tradition for the Catholic Church especially to be on the side of immigrants because it's really the basis of the Catholic Church in America.